Please take a few moments to familiarize yourself with the scenario. Should you wish to take notes, a pad and pen have been provided. Even though you may not share this person's views, please try really hard to imagine yourself as the following individual. Imagine that you and another student have been asked to organize a joint holiday event for the main campus. Because of your schedules, you both decided to coordinate most of the planning by email and chat sessions. In the first set of email exchanges, the other student suggested putting up a Christmas tree. The idea of putting up a Christmas tree deeply offended you. For religious reasons, you cannot support a Christmas tree going up, but the other student insisted. Unsure what to do, you went to ask for guidance from the student advisor responsible for helping you out with the event. Rather than taking up this issue to the administration, the advisor suggested that you and the other student try to work something out. You and the other student decided to try to resolve this situation over chat. Religion is a very important part of your life. It gives you guidance and direction, and most importantly, it provides you with faith. You and your family are part of a religious minority in Canada. You know what it means to be persecuted for your beliefs. History has not always been kind to religious minorities. For example, Jesus Christ was crucified for his beliefs. The Spanish Inquisition targeted Jews. Women who were not Puritans were hung, drowned, crushed, or burned at the stake for being witches. The Holocaust witnessed the murder of millions of Jews. Post 9/11 has seen a rise of Islamophobia throughout the West. Majority society is not always kind to its religious minorities. You do not feel that your life is threatened by putting up a Christmas tree, but it does reinforce your minority status and perpetuates a sense of marginalization. You consider yourself fairly religious. You pray several times a day and attend service on a weekly basis. Your connection with God is very important to you. It helps you be a better person. Your faith, however, does not celebrate the Christmas tree. Even if the tree does not have Christian origins, it was always used in religious practice. It is a religious symbol that is not approved by God. Your religion forbids you to participate in any celebration where religious symbols are used for the purpose of celebration. Participating in such an event would violate the covenant you made with God, and would shun you from your religious brothers and sisters. Your family would also be negatively affected. Normally, it does not bother you that people put up Christmas trees in their own homes. But it greatly hurts you when public space, such as the university, is used to reinforce the religious practices of the majority. When that happens, the Christmas tree becomes an oppressive symbol, a symbol that has the effect of excluding you from a university community that you otherwise consider to be a second home. By putting up a Christmas tree, you would no longer be able to participate in the holiday event. You would feel unfairly treated and marginalized. It would be like the university telling you that it did not care about your religious views because you are a minority. In other words, the university is not your home. You are simply an outsider. For these reasons, you would strongly prefer not to have a Christmas tree. Without a Christmas tree, you would be able to participate in an event that brings your friends and professors together. There are several issues to be included in your negotiation with the other student. The first and most important issue is whether to put up a Christmas tree. The second issue is the name of the tree should it be put up. Finally, the third issue is the decorative theme of the tree. Please turn your attention to the screen on your right. Familiarize yourself with your preferences. The single most important thing for you is not to have the tree put up. Ideally, you prefer that a Christmas tree not be put up at all. If it was to be put up, you do not want to have it in the main event room. You are not very keen on having it in the hallway leading to the main event room either, because it will associate the event with the Christmas tree, preventing you from participating. Your preference, should you have to agree on something, would be to have the tree in an empty classroom or boardroom at a reasonable distance from the main event room. The second most important issue is how you name the tree. Assuming there is a tree, You strongly disagree with it being called a Christmas tree. Though not as opposed, you still do not like the name of a holiday tree either. Your preference would ideally be to not name the tree. That way, it is not identified with any religious practice or related celebration. Finally, the third issue is the decorative theme of the tree. For you, it is important that the tree not be identified as a religious symbol. For this reason, you are strongly opposed to it being decorated with balls, lights, angels, etc. You would still be sad if it was a multicultural theme, but at least then it might include symbols of a non-religious nature. Ideally, you would prefer not to have any decorations on it at all. Now that you are familiar with the scenario and your preferences for this negotiation, please click Continue on the left screen.